Hello, welcome to Summer Talk 031. Today I want to talk about the benefits of getting old, which is the older you are, the wiser you are. So everybody is afraid of getting old because getting old it's not a good thing. Your body is going down and your mind is going slower. So people don't like to hear about getting old, but there's one good benefit of getting old, which is the older you get, the wiser you get. At least it's compared to yourself, you get wiser. So in a natural, lots of insects died when they give birth to the kids. And some of them maybe not die when they give birth to their kids, but when the kids have ability to have sexual ability, the parents died. You see lots of animals, it's that way, but the human, it's different. Human, it's different. 2,000 years ago, people already lived over 70 years old. And today, like in Hong Kong or in some higher rich country, people are live over average 80 above age. So people are live longer and longer. But what makes us different compared to the animal? Not just the genes different, but also we are carrying the culture, we are carrying the knowledge to the next generation, the experience to the next generation, especially for the farming century. When people farm back to old days, they have to teach their young children about how to farm with their own experience. So that's the difference between human and animals. It's with carrying down experience, knowledge to the next generation to benefit them. So I want to talk about two things why the older you are, the wiser you are. There's two good points. The first point is called decentralize. Then the second point is called balance. First, decentralize. As we all know, Solomon, the story in Bible, Solomon is the most wise man in the whole world. When God asked him what he wants, he asked for wisdoms. So there is a story in Bible that Solomon is trying to figure out who is the real mother for the kids. There's two mothers showed up, said both the kids are their own. So the Solomon said, well, I cannot do this, so I'm going to split the kids in half, let you both have half and half. So the real mother is crying and said, well, it's not my kids, I give you back, because only the real mother can show the love to have kids to be safe. So people think Solomon a very wise person to make a decision to know who is the real mother. And of course, in the later life, we all know Solomon have kind of sad life he is in his own, especially the over 300 wives that makes his life going south. So from this story we see, if it's a third person standing outside of the circle, which means he is outside of mother's baby's things, he make a wise decision on who is the real mother. But when he is inside the circle himself, his own life, he's not so wise, not so clear about what kind of life he wants with 300 different wives. So here it's the right word called decentralize, which means you have distance between inside of you, the distance between you and inside of you. So you are jump out of yourself as a third person to seeing you. It will help you to make better decisions, more wiser decisions. So this is called decentralized. Another thing about decentralized is when people get older, they are not so sensitive, or they are not so sensitive with reaction to the outside environment changing. Such as the older you get, you will think power is not so important to you. Money is not so important to you, or anything else that people are grabbed so hard in their life. It's not so important when you get older. Why? Because they are not sensitive. They are not sensitive with those things anymore. So this is another way to explain decentralized. The older you are not sensitive with those things such as money, as power, that people think it's good in their life. So you get wiser. So you are wiser that way. So that's the first point, decentralized. Then second point, it's called a balanced. Balanced. What's balanced? Okay, from brain scientists, research has showed wiser people, their brain, inside their brain, it's more balanced. Instead of one it's up, one it's low, they are more balanced. More balanced. So people often say, what's called wise? Let's say I can give you 6 things about wise, okay? Wise is you have knowledge in your basic life. Wise is you have ability to adjust your mood, such you don't show your sadness or show you moody in front of other people. And wise people like socialize. They are good at social, to feel other people's feeling, try to help other people. And fourth thing is you know what's advantage and what's disadvantage of you. And fifth is you have a clear mind to make right decisions. And sixth, which is you accept uncertainty in your life. So you look at those 6 points, it's all about balance in your life. So balance is hard to know the point, balance point. So wise is give you the ability of balance, to notice the balance points. So the older you get, the wiser you get. The inside of your brain, the part that it's not balanced, it's get more balanced when you get older. That's one benefit that came from brain scientists saying that. So when people get older, they don't get mad easily or get impulsive easily. They are more calm, more peace. They have balance point to do things. They like to help others. That's the benefits of being balanced. So the older you get, the wiser you are. So being old is not always a bad thing. In some part, you are always get wiser than what you are yesterday. Thank you for the Summer Talk 031. Bye-bye.